Welcome, Saturday morning cartoons, baby. Yes, we are rolling on another great. How do you one up these episodes, right? We have these great episodes, even things that seem like they would be filler episodes turn out to just be fantastic. I don't know what to say. I'm still sort of like blown away at how good this is in my rewatch because I'm paying so much more attention to the animation detail, the flow of the story, how there's no real wasted time. There's no like story plot or little thing that they do where they don't call back to it. Everything is totally buttoned up, very nice, super cinematic, just like they say what they're going for. And what do? We bring the Joker back and just a tremendously fun episode. I don't know if this is the best Joker episode, but it is one of the most fun. It's one I remembered, had a great time going back through it again. Christmas with a Joker is just that. It's just a blast, right? Because things start off with he's in Arkham and he ends up getting this incredible escape by flying a Christmas tree rocket through the roof and out singing, you know, uh, you know, Batmobile lost its wheel, Joker gets away kind of stuff. Like it's just I don't know, man. I was having a blast with this episode and how it's sort of like juxtaposed against Bruce and Dick Grayson trying to like have a Christmas, but not really because Batman's obsessed with like there has to be something to do out there, right? They have to patrol. Joker's out there. We got to go get him, right? And you have these moments where he thinks he's going to catch somebody. He thinks he's going to see a crime in the works and those kinds of things. And that's just not the case. One thing after another, it's always a move of goodwill. Like you see someone who's running, you think it's going to be a robber. It turns out it was somebody who, you know, she dropped a package and the guy was giving it back to her. So they end up going back. They're going to watch, and this comes up several times. They're going to watch It's a Wonderful Life. And I will say it was kind of funny because they have these great lines about how Bruce is like, well, I never really watched it because I couldn't get past the title. I'm like, wow, see, that's some good writing. And it's like subtle. We don't get hung up on it. We're not like, oh, very funny. Oh, don't be that way. We don't discuss it. It's just we just keep moving. And instead we get Joker Christmas. Like Dick's changing the channels, and that's all that's happening. And you get Joker Christmas. And it's just and we get Mark Hamill. It's just phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I can tell you, man. I'm just loving life watching this. It's so much fun. So there's a little Santa tank going down the street before he's revealing some of the details where they try to figure out where he is. Then he goes through his little kidnapping story and why he has people. He doesn't have a family. So this is his way of doing it. And just typical Joker stuff, man. Just it's just so much fun. I was sort of like um remembering this as I was watching it too. And it's like one of those things where you wouldn't think that you'd remember those details, but I had like vivid memories of Harvey with the little baby hat on where he goes through daddy and mama baby. And it's like, I'm gonna kick your, that it's like that kind of reaction. He sticks the candy cane in his mouth. So fantastic stuff. Here it goes.
When I get my hands on you, I'll rip your skirt.
I don't know what to say, guys. I'm having a blast. I'm loving watching it. Um, I don't know. I'm just sadistically having fun rewatching the show. That's for sure. And then you go through the first sort of phase of what the I don't say tasks, but almost like distractions to involve Batman. And the first is a train. So he has a Donner and Blitzen or his two little henchmen, and they're going to blow up the train tracks, derail the train. And Summer Gleason makes a comment about mom's on that train. And of course, that's what happens there before you end up. And of course, they save everybody, right? Robin does the part decoupling the cars, and of course, he saves the engineer just in time. But look at the details, man. So we transition into the second phase where you end up at the observatory, which is where you presume that Joker is, but that's not going to be where he is. But just the amount of detail that's on everything is just incredible because he has like a cannon. So he's rigged up the observatory to be like a cannon. They're going to kill
A
Batman.
word from our sponsor.
Oh, that was always fun. That's always fun. So that's what's happening here in this sequence with the different Joker, things like that. And then we kind of move towards the toy factory at the end. And you end up with that sort of sequence because of like the baby doll toy. It's like one that only came from a certain factory. They don't make anymore. Kind of like a total rip. By the way, it's kind of funny. Summer has her hands free to open the package, but she keeps her candy cane in her mouth. And I was like, wait a minute. Does she have the candy? Why do they keep the candy canes in their mouth? Anyway, it's kind of funny. I thought the Joker had like a tie or a ribbon or something, but there's not one. Anyway, it comes to a head. There's explosions and shenanigans and all the kinds of things you expect. They can knock a giant teddy bear down, and then you get to the end where it's just the best gag. I have to be honest. I couldn't believe how much fun I had rewatching the gag. I was like, I knew exactly what was going to happen. I remembered it, but it's gracious. That is so freaking great. My gosh. And I'm like, as a kid, I'm sure this was amazing. But as an adult, it's just as good. It's like, okay, so it's animated. It's literally such a great Joker story, little mini movie. And that is all it is. It's a mini movie with so much attention to detail, great performances, great concepts. Batman kind of solving things. I don't exactly know why he needed the Batmobile's Bat computer to know where the factory was, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll let it go. Anyway, he just kind of wipes off the stuff, then goes after Joker, and then saves him so he doesn't fall into the booby
Christmas
trap.
Joker. Bah, humbug.
Yeah. So, it's the typical Batman saves the day and Joker gets, stuff. And they cut to Bruce and Dick. They're watching the movie. Alfred's there going, oh, very nice of them to give you a copy.
Nice of Commissioner Gordon to give you that recording of It's a Wonderful Life.
And it is a one.
And then they're going to set up that perfect callback to the very beginning of the episode, right? Because Bruce had never seen it. Why Bruce didn't like it or wouldn't watch it because of the name. And then he kind of really has this great moment.
Wonderful life.
It has its moments.
And that's so good. It's so good. I liked it a lot. I thought that was really a clever way to do it. And then, of course, then we go to see the Joker. Joker's in his cell. He was singing carols or whatever, just laughing or whatever. Yeah. So it is hard to believe. So this is like episode 38. Out of 38 episodes, how many are at like, if you had to score them on 5 stars, how many are like 2.5 below? A couple or maybe 2.5. And even then, I would have to watch them again and really see if I would go that low with a score. This show, even when it's in its weakest, is still just phenomenal. I really like this one. It was one of the first ones that they kind of conceptualized into production, but it took a long time for it to actually get done. I thought that was actually a very interesting sort of like, I want to say behind the scenes part of it all, but they brought in a Saturday Night Live writer. He does Darman Greg. He did 2.5 Men. His name is Eddie Gorodetsky. So Eddie Gorodetsky did this episode, and I thought that was actually kind of interesting because it definitely has that comedic feel for Joker. It has something that's a little bit different that's out of some of the normal things, right? Yeah. So this was really pretty fun. It is one of the just great moments that they kind of go for. And there's all sorts of little nods, right? Obviously, the Joker has an outfit on that's very much like trying to play off of Perry Cuomo's famous outfits that he would wear. This was one of those things where you don't get a lot of inside stuff that refers to things that are like in our normal universe. But here we do, of course, get a lot of Christmas stuff. We get the, Charlie Brown Christmas references. We get the songs. We get those kinds of things. So tons of great stuff, folks. I hope you're enjoying all of this and having a great time reliving some Saturday morning cartoon memories and thoughts. And this great, great show, just a tremendous show. And I know everybody wants to know what my best of list is and stuff like that. I don't even know that I could do it at this point. This this is on the scale of just fun factor. It's just like the needle's really, really all the way over. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Enjoy the time. Thank you so much. I am Pops.
We'll be right back. The eyes of justice are watching. It's Batman!
Where would a villain like me hide a bomb?
A giant maze. Revving up on his Bat-cycle, Batman races to the scene, surprising Riddler. Time's up! Turbojet Batman triumphs! Batman!
Here's Milky, the marvelous milking cow. It's fun to milk her, gonna do it right now. She drinks the water when we pump her tail. She's raising her head, it's milking time now. Her pretend milk is a feeling the pail.
She drinks water. I guess pretend milk.
Milky, the marvelous milking cow. Milky, the marvelous milking cow with pretend milk tablets. She's from Kenner.
For America's favorite hero this Christmas in the animated movie Batman, Mask of the Phantasm.
Injustice makes him boil, evil makes him burn, and then Danny Ketch becomes the Ghost Rider. Flame Glow Ghost Rider, blaze and vengeance, ride in the name of justice. With whip chains, hidden projectiles, and with flaming discs and a ghost fire gun, they destroy scum like Zarathos and Skinner. If evil makes you burn, ride with new Flame Glow Ghost Rider, defender of the innocent. Cycles come with figures, other figures sold separately.
Who defends this city?
Batman and Robin.
The Bat is the baddest, coolest, frees criminals in their tracks. Batman. The legend, the Dark Knight. The Bat unleashes an ambush attack.
Evil is ground to dust. What about the bird?
Robin, the Boy Wonder, the Blast Wing.
Bringing Freeze to his knees. Now show him the blade.
The Bat is cool. The Jet Blade. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Now that's hot. Who defends this city? It could be you.
I am
Batman. Batman Robin vehicles and figures each sold separately. Be the man, Batman.
What do we have here?
It's Castle Grayskull. And it's mine. Not so fast, Beastman. He-Man!
You can pit He-Man against Beastman playing for the power of Castle Grayskull. You have to put the castle together. Beastman's escaping.
What's wrong, Dad? Dad, you saved the castle.
Castle Grayskull from the Masters of the Universe collection. He-Man and Beastman each sold separately from Mattel.